Hello student. Today's second lecture on the subject numerical analysis. I am Dr. Hisam Sheikh, Dr. Hisam Sheikh, Chairman, Department of Mathematics. In previous class, we discussed about languages interpolated method especially for unequally spaced data method. Now we discuss another method, Newton divided difference method. So in this method, we can easily interpolate it and extrapolated values in between the data or out of the data. In this method, there is a main advantages of that method other than languages that single or more than single values, interpolated value can easily be calculated without changing the formulation, without changing the difference table, without changing any process. Because in languages method already defined in the lecture on the languages method, that the languages method is only applicable for single interpreted value based method. If we change the interpreted value, again recalculate language method. So in that method languages, recalculations are required. So languages formula has the drawback that if in another interpreted value is inserted, then languages coefficients are required to be recalculated. So this labor of recomputing the interpolation coefficient is saved by using Newton divided difference method. Main advantages of Newton divided difference method: there's no need of huge labor work in this method for single or more than single values. So for Newton divided difference method, first of all we prove this method, then we apply same formulation in any problem. So for proof, just we assume that the sum values of y naught to the yn be the values of y is equal to f of x corresponding to the argument means x values. Y values are called entries and x values are called argument. So x naught to xn, then from definition of differences, according to definition of Newton divided difference method, Newton divided difference method show as the two values of x. This is the notation of the Newton divided difference method. Two values show the x to x naught, show the first difference on x to x naught. So how to calculate that is called the ratio between y values and ratio between the difference of y values and difference of x value. So for y calculation, because when we need the entries by using the argument, so this cross multiply and y naught cross on left hand side. After cross multiply, this will become an equation number 1 as a first. This equation number 1 can be calculated. Is calculated from the first difference. Problem is here, first difference, there x is given and x is missing. So we cannot use this formula in any interpolated value. So first of all, we remove this value. And how to remove this value? For first difference, we use the definition of second difference and easily calculate the first difference. So here one needs the value of first difference as x to x naught that can be calculated from second difference. So we need this value. For this value, we use the second difference. So according to definition of second difference, x to x naught and x1, these three values show the second difference. According to same difference definition, difference of x to x naught minus difference of x naught to x1 upon whole difference in argument x to x1. So in equation number 1 in previous slide, we need this difference. We need the first difference of x naught. So this value x naught, x1 and denominator across on left hand side, we can easily calculate first difference value. So this whole first difference value can be put equation number 1, that will become here. So this is the value of first difference. So after multiplication of this bracket to each term, equation number 2 become as. So here first difference is given. Again problem is that this value x second difference. So this formula only valid up to the first difference. For second difference, again recalculate second difference. So equation number 2 फर्स्ट डिफरेंस के लिए हम अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. अगर हमें सेकंड डिफरेंस भी चाहिए तो पहले सेकंड डिफरेंस को कैलकुलेट करें थर्ड डिफरेंस में से, उसके बाद ये फार्मूला वैलिड होगा. So for second difference, use as a third difference, just like this equation number 2 for first difference. For second, similarly for second difference values recalculated from third difference, and third difference show as the 4 values x to x2. So same definition, difference between x naught x1 minus x naught x1 x2, because this is the second difference show as the 3 values upon x minus x2. So that for second difference, we need in equation number 2, second difference, so remaining term cross multiply on left hand side, we can calculate it. We calculated second difference value just like this. So same this value put in equation number 2 in here. So equation number 3 become as here. First difference, these two brackets, this is the value of second difference. When we apply algebraic multiplication, algebraic formula, algebraic calculation, so this bracket multiply here and this bracket multiply here. So this is the equation number 3 for only second difference, x naught, x1, x2. Because in third difference, again problem is x. So if you see in previous equation number 1 and equation number 2, equation number 1 calculated from first difference, equation number 2 calculated from second difference, equation number 3 calculated from third difference, equation number 4 can be calculated from fourth difference. So for this is the third difference. For calculation of third difference, we must use the fourth difference, but process is same and the formulation is same. One bracket x minus x naught multiply with the first difference, two bracket x1 multiply with the second difference, three bracket with the third difference, fourth bracket with the fourth difference. So similarly, we can apply same process to recalculate the difference values. So similarly, this is a complete formulation. If you see that here, first difference, x naught, x1, there no x naught, x1, x2. Second difference, no x. Third difference, x naught to x3. Fourth difference, x naught to x4. These are the first, second, third, and fourth difference formulation. If you add more differences, this is the formulation. First one bracket with the first difference, two bracket, repeated x minus x naught, x minus x1, and x minus x2, and x minus x3, up to the fourth difference. Similarly, n is n minus 1, and here nth difference. You see that in previous formulation, bracket up to 3, and the difference show as a 4. Next value, 2 as a 3, 1 as a 2, 0 as a 1. So similarly here, n minus 1 to n. So this is called the Newton divided difference method. X is the interpolated value that is not that is given. We can easily calculate it. We need a first difference, we need second difference, we need third difference, fourth difference up to nth difference. So फॉर डिफरेंस के लिए इस फार्मूलेशन को और ज़्यादा इजी करने के लिए हम पहले इसकी डिफरेंस टेबल बना लें. डिफरेंस टेबल में हमें ये बेनिफिट आ जाएगा कि ये वैल्यू इजीली कैलकुलेट हो जाएंगे, बार बार हमें डिफरेंस नहीं करने पड़ेंगे. सो सी द एनी एग्जांपल. We need 8 and 15. Because 8 and 15 is not given in the table. 8 is in between 7 and 10. It means between the data. That is called interpolation. 15 is out of the data. That is extrapolation. So this is the formula, Newton divided difference method. Depend upon data, that is the x0, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. So we need the fourth difference formula. So for this table, for easiness, can be converted into the difference table, just like here. This is the first column as the x, this is the second column as the y. We can extend this two column into more differences according to definition of Newton divided. First difference as 100 minus 48, that's the 52 result. It's the y difference. We need the x difference. 5 minus 4, 1. This is the x difference is the 1. Y difference is the 52. Divide both. 52 divided by 1, that is the 52. Similarly, second difference 294 minus 100, that is the 194. And divide by 2, that is the 97. Similarly, find the differences of y value, find the difference of x value, and divide both. That will be the result. And the second difference, 97 minus 52. This is the second difference. So for second difference, 3x values are required. One jump is there. 97 minus 52, that is 45. Divide by 7 minus 4, that's 3. 45 divided by 3, that is 15. So second difference के लिए हम double jump लगाएंगे. Third difference के लिए 3 jump, 10 minus 4. Fourth difference के लिए 11 minus 4, fourth jump. So up to the fourth difference table is completed. In fourth difference table values are 0. So fourth difference is not necessary in a formulation. So this is a difference table. In Newton divided difference method, advantage is that if we find 8, either we find 15, use this first slope only. No need of another value. Either you find 8, either you find 7, either you find 6, either you find any interpolated value or extrapolated value. Just use the first difference. You can easily calculate. Just like you see the example, x is equal to 8. Put in a formula 48 is the y naught. X minus x naught. X is the 8. Its interpolated value. X naught is the 4. Multiply with the first difference. First difference is according to slope plus x minus x naught, x minus x1, and multiply with the second difference, x minus x naught, x minus x1, x minus x2, multiply with the third difference as a slope 1. When you simplify this algebraic calculation, result is for 448. For some verification, if you see that the 8 lie between 7 and 10, so the value of 8 must be in between 294 and 900. So 8 value is 448. So 7 294, 8 10 is the 900, the 8 is the 448. That's confirmed in between two values. So same, now we find 15. Same formula can be applicable, and same table is applicable, same slope is applicable. No need then 15 is out of the data we can use the lower slope. No, only we use the first slope for your easiness. Just in a formula, change the 15 in place of 8. All values are same. The interpolated value of 15, the result is a 3150. So if you check that, the 13 value is a 2028 and 15 is out of the data. So 15 functional value of 15 is more than 13. That is the result. That is the Newton divide difference method formulation. So for any query, any further clarification, if any problem, if you feel that, just you write on Google Classroom LMS that is already developed. You can easily put any question from this lecture and I can reply on that time on LMS, either on WhatsApp group. So thank you very much, student.